What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. A female rapper named Actor Ghee was shot and killed after making a diss song, and the moment the news hit the internet, everybody's acting surprised, everybody's shocked. They can't seem to fathom why the streets took out a female rapper. I'm not one of those people. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised, because to be honest with you guys, I did my research on her and she was really with the shits. She was in a gang. She had Opps. She was making diss songs. So I refuse to be fake on my platform by acting surprised that she got her ass killed. And I've been seeing a lot of people react to this video. I've been seeing a lot of people discuss this topic. And the first thing they bring up is gender. Oh, come on, streets. How y'all gonna take out a female? Come on, y'all. Y'all supposed to lay off the women. Says who? That's a myth. I've been around real gangsters. I done ran the streets. I have yet to hear a gangster say this. Take out Lil Peanut if you see him. But if he got a woman or a child with him, let him slide. The streets don't work like that. It's an opportunistic. If you catch your op lacking, you gotta cash in on it. You don't got the privilege of giving him a pass because he might not give your ass a pass. That's how the streets really work. So all that women and children off limits, that's a myth. Don't no gangster really go by that. Let's be real. That's some 1990 type stuff. That's some early 2000s. It's a new age. I'm just being real with you guys on that. So we need to stop saying that, because women and children are not off limits, especially when you a tough ass stud. Have y'all seen Actor Ghee? She portrayed herself as a boy. She's dissing the Opps. She throwing up gang signs. She talking about sliding on people. She's seen on video chasing the Opps. So you think the streets really gonna care about her being a female? Nah, you wanna beef with the men? Then you can get your ass laid out like one as well. I'm just being real. The streets are designed to destroy your life. The streets is designed to chew you up and spit you out. They don't care about you being young. They don't care about you being old. They don't care about you being a boy. They don't care about you being a female. I'm just being real. So when you hear that a drill rapper gets taken out, a female named Actor Ghee, she portray herself as a nigga, dissing the gang, throwing up gang signs, assaulting people on camera, and I'm supposed to act surprised that she got taken out? Hell no. But anyway, guys, I'm going to play you guys this news clip because they're going to give you details about her murder. And what you're about to hear is shocking. So let's get right into it. And of course, I'm going to come back and break it down. Let's go.
Well, breaking news, a woman is killed in a shooting near an elementary school in North Lawndale. CBS Skywatch was over the scene at Springfield and 18th around 4 this afternoon. We're told a 33-year-old woman was sitting in a car when 3 gunmen ran up and opened fire. Paramedics rushed the victim to Mount Sinai, but she didn't make it. Penn Elementary went into a soft lockdown after the shooting. No students or staff were hurt.
Did y'all hear that? She was 33 years old. I feel totally different about this story now, because I'm like, at what point do you outgrow the drill culture? At what point do you outgrow gang banging? You a 33-year-old woman, and you talking about sliding on the Opps, you chasing the Opps on camera, you portraying yourself as a boy, you throwing up gang signs. That ain't what you're supposed to be doing as a 33-year-old woman. You're supposed to be nursing children, helping your son with his homework, taking your daughter to cheer practice, cooking up a home-cooked meal. You don't supposed to be growling at the camera, talking about, look at me, I'm a thug, I'm a gangster, I'm Actor Ghee. So you 33 years old, and you went out like this because you didn't evolve. You still portraying yourself as a teenage boy online. You the worst of the worst. I'm not mad at you because you was acting like a boy, but why you had to act like that type of boy? A juvenile, a gang member, a thug. You get what I'm saying? You want to be an aggressive stud. And then when you get clapped, everybody want to bring up your gender. I'm telling you, the streets don't work like that. If you going to bring up her gender, and if you going to tell me, hey man, they should never did a female like that, tell it to the gangsters. I'm just telling you like it is, man. And you see the news clip, broad daylight, 2:30 p.m., right by an elementary school. You got caught lacking sitting in your car. And I know what you did. You do what we all do. We pull up somewhere, we put the car in park, we pull out our phone, we have our head down. We just in our phone. So she didn't even see him coming. 3 men approached her and they started busting at her. See, what we don't talk about is she got caught lacking. Not because she was sitting in her car. She got caught lacking because she was a gang member. She was online dissing people. She was mocking the dead. She was rapping about sliding on people. And then you got caught sitting in your car. See, you lose certain privileges and you lose the luxury of just sitting in your car once you dedicate your life to crime. Once you dedicate your life to the streets. You can't do what ordinary people do. I can just roll up somewhere, put the car in park, sit in my car, and be on social media. You can't do that. Right? And everybody... It keep talking about this rapper she was. Everybody keep pointing to the fact. They like, hey, Cut, you know she got taken out because she made a diss song about Q50. He's another rapper who died last year. And I'm like, who the hell is Q50? So I look up Q50, and he's a 15-year-old boy. A 15-year-old child. So I'm looking, I'm trying to piece it together. What is a 33-year-old woman doing dissing a 15-year-old child? See, I got to keep it real. At least I can look at Q50 and say he's young. He was immature. He didn't really know the repercussions of his actions, right? But at 33, your brain is developed. You done lived a little bit of life. You know, I can't excuse that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to play you this news clip on Q50 death because I'm going to wrap it around and it's going to come full circle what I'm trying to convey, the point I'm trying to make. Let's go.
Also in the news on this Wednesday morning, a teenage boy was shot and killed on the South Side Street last night.
WGN's Courtney Spinelli joins us live from police headquarters with the details. Courtney.
Yeah, good morning to you both. A 15-year-old boy whose identity has still not been released as of this morning was gunned down in the city's Woodlawn neighborhood last night. It's the latest crime in this area that has residents feeling on edge and saddened by another loss of life.
Yes, it was a lot of shots. It was so scary because it was so close.
The sounds of gunfire piercing through this neighborhood around 8:30 Tuesday night. Chicago police responding to the 6600 block of South Champlain where they found the victim.
It's sad. It's so sad because he was so young.
Let me stop it right there because I'm sick and tired of hearing this. Anytime the victim is a teenager, we all get on the news, we cry, we wipe our eyes, and the first thing we say, oh, he was so young. He had so much potential. He had so many more years to live. The streets don't care about that. See, we always talk about the victim being young. The victim was this, the victim was that, but we tend to forget that the suspect is getting younger as well. If a 15-year-old child was shot and killed, chances are the suspect is 16, 17, 18-year-old. So we losing 2 for 1. That's all I'm saying. We got a problem. It's a cycle going on. These young people are out of control. So yes, you got a 15-year-old lost his life, but you also got a 17-year-old that killed him. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. But let's continue.
You know, and it's like this generation is not able to live because like they're getting taken so fast.
We should never get used to it. Life expectancy in teens doesn't go well in the same sentence.
According to CPD, the boy was standing in an alleyway when he was shot multiple times in the abdomen and legs. He was rushed to Comer Children's, but did not survive. Pastor Donovan Price responded to the scene to offer help.
Seems to be an aspiring rapper. Another young person killed.
Let me say this. I commend this pastor. He went to the news and gave him an interview, but I'm tired of seeing that too. Every time we have gang members going at it, somebody lose their life, the news are always quick to interview a pastor, a youth advocate. The streets don't care about that. The streets don't care about the pastor talking on the news. That's going in one ear and out the other. That ain't gonna make the gang members say, you know what? They did have a pastor speaking about what we did. Maybe we need to change our lives around. That ain't gonna stop it. It starts at home. If you got parents half-ass raising these kids, if the parents are thugs, what you think the child gonna be? Right? Chances are he gonna follow in the same footsteps. If the mama's a hood rat, had a baby young, snapping her finger, rolling her neck, what you think the daughter gonna be? A hood rat, snapping her finger, rolling her neck. So we gotta change the way we parent these kids. And we gotta change the environment these kids grow up in. I grew up in the projects. I graduated in the projects. So I'm looking at my mom. I'm like, damn, mom. I'm looking back at it like, damn, you couldn't get your shit together in 18 years? I understand we had that little rough patch when we was living in the projects when I was like 3 to 5. But how I graduate in the same projects? You know? So yeah, where's the involved? You know, I gotta look at my mom the same way I talk about other people. And that's too many people doing that. Kids being born in the projects, kids getting raised in the projects. Projects is supposed to be a temporary living. You're supposed to use that to get on your feet and make a better way for your child. But a lot of people get comfortable in them projects. They love that $70 rent. I understand. They love that 3-bedroom apartment. As long as they got a roof over their head, they don't care where the hell it's at. I get it. I understand. But let's continue.
Investigators could be seen laying evidence markers near spent shell casings and personal belongings left behind. Price says the scene was emotional and paints a picture of the trauma that will face not only his family, but the greater community.
Well, we have to speak life into our young people and hope and the people who do things like this, that they need to know that there's another way.
Resident.
Now let me say that. Let me say this. You hear about the details of Q50, a 15-year-old rapper death, standing in the alleyway. They fired 20 shots. He was hit in the torso. He was hit in the legs. He was DOA. So what would make a 33-year-old woman rap about his murder? What would make a 30-year-old woman rap about his death? Mock him. Diss him, right? So now you hear that she's been taken out, and everybody's saying it's a verse she posted on the internet. It's a song that went up on YouTube, and that's the main reason why she was taken out. Because you look at her murder, it screams desperation. So I'm going to play you the song that everybody is saying is the reason she's dead. Let's get to it right now, and I'm going to break it down too. Let's go.
Ain't gon' lie, I'm tweaking on this, cause all you niggas is bitches. I wanna get back for blood, and ain't gon' lie, then I want the police to get in it. And why am I hearing my name? You lot of niggas mouth and it's come from bitch. To be honest, I don't play internet games. If I ain't did it, just know I ain't dissing. And why as we talk about bodies on the net, that's basically approving the snitching. Niggas be bitches, OTI right now, and this probably want some attention. And why as they speaking on us, I got fat dead homies, only one of us miss. I know for a fact, can't no op claim that shit because ain't no op did it. Ain't got no man out here, you playing, you gon' get shot out here. Tweaking with me is like tweaking with my tweakers, I'm gon' come fat, you niggas. Fuck that, we a.
Let me say this. It's alright. She ain't just whack. She just sound outdated. We gotta start being honest with these rappers. We gotta start being honest with the drill culture. Y'all was cool about 12, 15 years ago. We done outgrew y'all. Rapping about sliding. Rapping about the Opps. Rapping about who got hit up, who got laid out. That's old. We don't want to hear that no more. We want to see skills. We want storytelling. If you're going to rap about the streets, at least do it in a responsible way. But by you just getting on a record sounding like everybody else, oh yeah, I'm going to slide on my op. I bust the Glock and I watch him get dropped. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. You're doing something I can do. I can get a microphone, get a beat, and rap about sliding. You get what I'm saying? So, man, it's just outdated. She had talent, but she could have used it in a different way. And I'm hard to believe that she's 33 and she's still rapping like this. Where's the introspective at? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. It's crazy. I'm gonna finish playing this for y'all, though.
Lying a nigga, hopping the bitch, know I'm frying the nigga. When they ask her left, hell nah, they ain't doing no slide, nigga. They was just crying, little nigga. We busy bringing that pay, bitch. We got things. White boy thought his ass was gay. We took his ass down for that chain. You know we hang, we still posted on them things. I'm fully on there, Glock, don't hit this block, cause you again to your top. Bullets they bust to a top. The way that I'm swinging and Drake off this bitch is a mop.
Now, since she was taken out, the streets has been on fire. It was an article written detailing her murder, and they had details. And you will see how desperate the killers was. And it makes you think what really happened. You get, I know a lot of people saying this song is what sparked her murder, but you in the streets, you got beef, you dissing everybody, you got beef with an op that's friends with another op. Anybody can take you out. But I'm gonna read this article, and they got details that's gonna show you how desperate her killer's words was and the risk they decided to take. Let's go. Boom! It's a shooting on Chicago West Side leaves woman dead. Let's continue reading. A woman was shot and killed in a car in Chicago's North Lawndale neighborhood Thursday afternoon. At 2:34 p.m., the woman was sitting in the car in the 1600 block of South Ridgeway Avenue when 3 people came up. One of them took out a gun and shot the woman, police said. The woman was shot in the head and torso and was taken to Mount Sinai Hospital where she was pronounced dead, police said. Now, it's a video floating around, it's pictures. They literally left her slumped in the vehicle with her mouth open. Now, I'm not going to play the video because due to YouTube guidelines, but it's very graphic. You can find it online. It's literally a video with her mouth open, slumped over. And you need to let every young person know. You need to call them to the computer, call them to your phone and show them that video and say, hey man, you want to live the street life? You want to have ops? This what's going to happen to you. 1 minute you full of life. 1 minute you dissing everybody. The next minute they smoking your ass and you dead. And you getting dissed on. See, we got to understand that every victory in the streets is short-lived. 1 minute you up, 1 minute you down. 1 minute you high, 1 minute you low. You get what I'm saying? So you gonna have victories in the streets, and you definitely gonna take losses. Whether it's death, whether it's robbery, whether you get finesse, whether your girl put you out, whether you gotta rob somebody, it's everything, man. The street life is not to be lived. I've been on this. I done been a part of a gang. I done ran with some very bad people, so I'm just telling you what I know. The reason why I sit on my platform, the reason why I'm so anti-street, because I done been street. I done ran with it. As I got older, as I matured, I was like, man, that was crazy as hell with the stuff I used to do. The stuff I used to condone, the people I used to roll with, I no longer roll with them. You get what I'm saying? But let's continue. A white car was seen crash into the tree at the scene. The scene of the shooting is about a block from William Penn Elementary School. The school was placed on a soft lockdown after the shooting. No students were stabbed or hurt. So yeah, look at the crime. It screams desperation. 2:30 p.m. Broad daylight. They hop out the vehicle. They walk up to her car. They start spraying rounds, and she right next to a school. You know, there's cameras everywhere, surveillance footage. And I keep telling people, no matter what you do, everybody got a doorbell cam now. Everybody's recording now. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, you being recorded 90% of the time. So you can barely get away with crime. So I think these dudes gonna get caught. And I think it was some rap beef, and I think it was some street beef. She was an op and they caught her lacking. They didn't give a damn about her being a female. Because she carried herself as an aggressive stud. So they had to put it down. I know that ain't what a lot of y'all want to hear. I know a lot of y'all want to be the morality police. But that's not how the streets work. But anyway, RIP the the G. Condolences to her family. But I want to know how you guys feel about it. Leave a comment. Share this video. I love you guys. Peace.